What's up, guys? It's Noah or Endy, and today we are bringing you episode 2 of my Pokemon ORAS rating battle series. Today we'll be facing off against Pizzy. I'll go over his lineup real quick. So he's bringing Rotom Wash, Mega Heracross, which we faced last game, Bisharp, and Talonflame. And I'm bringing a different variation of the team you saw in the first episode. I ended up taking Superior off of my team that you saw that in the first episode with the little layout. I switched out Superior for Sylveon, so I had a different special attacker that was tankier. Because honestly, Contrary is really predictable and it's easily avoided. So I took Superior off and added in my shiny Sylveon, and you'll see Sylveon shine. No pun intended in this video. I swear to God, that was actually really unintentional. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into the battle. And you also didn't see Swampert in the first episode either, so this is gonna be a nice treat for you guys, because this Swampert's my pride and joy. And you won't really see why in this episode because most of his team's physical attackers, but in different episodes you will definitely see why I love this thing so much. So I'm going to start off with my Swampert and Salamence, just my two physical attackers. Unfortunately, I should have called him starting off with Bisharp, as if Bisharp gets the Defiance boost, which really scared me off the bat, but I think I handled it pretty well. So I'm going to start off with Protect, because I'm expecting maybe a Sucker Punch on the Salamence, and I'm not sure what the Talonflame's going to do. The Sucker Punch comes, but it does go on a Swampert, but this is max HP, so Swampert's going to tank it. It's actually not max HP, it's got high HP, though. I don't remember exactly what I did. So I'm going to Earthquake, it's not going to hit anybody except for the Bisharp, hoping for the one-hit KO. Unfortunately, I don't quite get it. I do a good amount of damage, though. And the Bravebird, Talonflame, obviously comes and just tries to decimate my Talonflame, my Swampert. Not my Talonflame, I don't have Talonflame. So Swampert goes down. Swampert did his part, though, dwindled down the Bisharp. And then Talonflame has Life Orb, which is weird. I've never really seen that used for some reason. And then Sucker Punch, thank God, my Salamence survives, and then I get the Rock Slide, and I even the playing field in my favor. It's actually not even at all, because I got the double KO. Bisharp goes down, Defiance is avoided, thank God, and then the Talonflame goes down as well because of 4 times weakness. So this gives me an opportunity to really scout what he's going to do next. So I'm going to bring out my main tank on my team besides Swampert, and that's going to be, of course, Mega Audino. So he's going to send out Rotom Wash and Heracross at the same time. That Heracross is already going to be a problem, I know that. And just like last episode, I'm going to try and get the entrainment off on the skill swap, because skill link, not skill swap, skill link, to try and just nerf that Heracross a little bit, because skill link is really deadly. And I'm not expecting Salamence to outspeed the Rotom, maybe if it's Scarfed, so I'm going to just Protect to see exactly what they're trying to do to me. So I protected Salamence, and then I'm going to go straight for the entrainment with Heracross. But he protects with Heracross as well, just to scout me as well to see exactly what I want to do. And then the Rotom's going to get a Thunderbolt off, and he's going to go for Audino. Audino is max HP, it's just it's going to take about maybe a 6 of its health. So the entrainment misses. Thunderbolt's going to come from Rotom, just going to go for the Salamence because he knows I'm not going to protect again. That's fine, Salamence was definitely the MVP of this game for sure. And then Heracross goes for the close combat, which, mind you, this is a Mega Heracross, and Audino really only takes about a little less than half its HP. So I get the entrainment off on Heracross. That was just the main thing, because I knew I had my Sylveon was coming too, so he could take hits from either of these. More preferably the Rotom, but he can take his physical attacks as well. So I'm going to go for the Helping Hand with Audino, just in the hopes that Sylveon might outspeed. And one thing I'm actually not sure of is because Rotom's going to go for the Thunderbolt and take out the Audino. And if anybody knows the answer to this, does Helping Hand help does it increase the damage of moves if the Pokemon that uses it faints? I don't know if I've tried looking at the internet for that, but I couldn't really find anything. But nonetheless, I'm going to go and get the Hyper Voice off. And this is a Choice Specs Hyper Voice, so it's just going to completely dominate the Rotom. And then we have the Heracross with Pin Missile, not really going to do anything, especially since Skill Link's gone. Most likely not going to get the 5 hits, and it does get 4 hits on my Sylveon. Sylveon's going to tank them all really well, even though it's a stab move from Mega Heracross. And since it's still bug fighting type, Hyper Voice is just going to pixelate Choice Specs the crap out of that Heracross. And that's another win for Team Mega Audino. And I think this battle went really well, and that Defiance could have destroyed my entire team if I let it. But thank goodness he made a misplay and kind of kept Bisharp in when he knew bad things were about to happen. And also, before I go, guys, I want to just give a couple shout-outs to myself, actually, and two communities I'm involved in. So on Facebook.com, of course, if you have a Facebook, you're interested in free giveaways and tournaments to win prizes such as Battle-Ready Pokemon, Shiny Pokemon, 6IV Pokemon, breeding giveaways for people that don't want them anymore. You can check out these two different Facebook groups I'm part of. So there's one called Poketown, and the other one's called Pokemon Online 3DS. They're both amazing communities, and I'm active on them almost every single day. Just see what's going on in the community, what giveaways they'll be doing, if there's any tournaments coming up. I actually did participate in a tournament recently where I won a shiny 6IV Togekiss for coming in second place, which is a pretty awesome deal. So I encourage everybody that has a Facebook and is interested to go check out both of those communities. And I'll keep both of those links in the description because I highly recommend you go and check those out. And also for myself, I'm also in a band. I'm the drummer in a band called End the Rain. Those of you who know me personally know very well that I'm in this band. And I highly encourage you guys to go and check out our music if you're into a pop punk sort of rocky sort of style. It's kind of metal influenced, but I think we are not bad. We released a single in May 2015, and we're looking to get some more exposure. I'll keep the link to download my first single. We only have one single right now in the description. If you guys are at all interested, I'd really appreciate that, but that's not at all necessary to watch my videos. It's just a little public service announcement because a little free exposure doesn't hurt anybody. So thank you guys for watching ORAS Rating Battles Episode 2. It's been Noah or Endy, and I'll see you guys later.